Hi everybody, I'm Jane, and this is Jane Draws It Out. And today we are talking about Minneapolis, and I'm really bad with that name, Minneapolis, and I have no chance of spelling it correctly at any time. I could probably misspell it 100 different times if I had the chance. But if we're talking, if you remember, oh my goodness, there they are. We're reaching all the way across the camera. And if you remember, we had ICE in Washington, D.C., and they did their thing there. And they have moved, though, to Minneapolis. And we're talking about the move. And I think you know what I'm talking about now. Renee Good was shot by an ICE officer named Jonathan Ross. And sides have been taken, but I'll try to stay with AI and the facts. And so anyway, but the funny thing about AI is I wanted to show the Jonathan Ross character shooting at the van. But AI won't let you shoot a gun. You cannot hold a gun and shoot it. AI does not do that. So you have to, I asked it to have him open a door handle in a squatting position, really trying to pull that, and he was able to do that. It's really funny. I wanted to make his hands bigger to hold the gun, and you can see what he did here with that. And what I'm going to do is go back to here a second, and we're going to cut a little line so we can put, what's the best way to do that? I don't know. I want to cut it right along that arm. That'll work. And so we can get him to do a gun. We can get him to do a gun, but just not in someone's hand in a shooting position. So I thought what we would do is have a banana. We would have a banana, and he can hold a banana. And oh, I cut that on the wrong side. Oh my goodness, I blew it. So that's all right though. We can have him hold the banana another way. No, we can't. I'll have to cut again. It's terrible. You can't cut this twice either. I'm just going to cut it off, I think. Oh yeah, I'm just going to cut that whole thing off, and maybe it'll stay. And we'll have the banana go through there, and as you see, he's shooting the banana. Oh, you know what? I'm going to get rid of the door. I'm going to just get rid of the door, throw the door behind us, and we'll do this. We'll do this. We'll have him shooting with a banana, and bang. And I want to show you the bullet that we're using, and I want to tell you a little something about bullets and movement. And I've done this on a show before. We'll move that down for now and draw this. We'll not be distracted by it. But if you have a circle, it stays right there. It doesn't move. Tell you the truth, if you want it to just wobble, you can have 4 lines over there, and now you can see it wobbles. And if you want it to move, you just do this. Have one at the top, one at the bottom, and it moves. And if you really want it to move, you make, and faster is you make it an oval instead of a circle. And you can see that moves. And that's what we're going to do with the bullet here and the banana. And we're going to have the bullet just do this. we're going to have the bullet do this. And as you see, there's the bullet. And it's moving along. We could even have the banana shooting a thing like this. That's terrible, but it works. Anyway, but we're going to cut this American flag out. And we cut out the American flag. And as you see, we'll just flip that over. We'll try to find something we can use. And there is, I don't even want to use that. We'll find another piece of paper. There's got to be another piece of paper here. And we have the American flag here. But after the bullet, it is not. And here's an interesting thing about the bullet. We're going to have to, oh no, there's a bullet already cut out. And what we're going to do is use our lesson of speed, and we're going to have that go through the hole right there. And you see how that makes it moving a little bit more? Let's take that hole all the way across there so it comes from the hole. And you know what we could also do? We could also put a little white out across. We're going to put a little white out right down there. So it looks like, and you have the white out right there. Now it really looks like it's coming out of there. My goodness, that is really good. That is really good. That makes it really look like it's coming. Yeah. And as you can see, I don't want to move that. I don't want to move that. So as you can see, it's moving. And we'll put this over there. But we had a van, and Renee Good was shot, and there's the American flag in the back of her van. And we'll put a bullet right through it. And there we go. We have the bullet right in the van. And folks, that's America. That's what we've become. That's what we are. And we've had a lot of people killed, politicians in Minnesota, Charlie Kirk, just numerous people killed. And we just need to stop and think about it. Anyway, I'd like to have been a better show and more funny, and maybe we'll do that later someday. But anyway, thank you. Like, share, and show up. Why not? Anyway, thank you very much. And I'm Jane. Have a good day.